Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Blind Garage Live Episode 3. Just check that it's working.
Live.
We're live.
18 seconds.
18
0:19.
seconds in.
0:20.
Sweet.
0 watching now. 0 likes.
Watching so far.
Switch camera button.
No,
Chat options button.
we want chat options.
Pop-up window. Live chat. All messages are visible. Live chat selected. YouTube. Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy in a...
I will.
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our commute line. Filters button. Double tap options button. Double tap to activate.
Options, what we got up top here?
Finish button.
No, that's the finish button.
0 watching now. Live.
Alright. Well, we're live. So, how's everyone going? Hope you're well. I'm feeling a bit better. I got really crook last week. Got this flu that's going around everyone's catching, and it reeled me, but I'm back on my feet and getting out and about again. Got some cool things coming up for you. We're still working on the van. I've got a few more things to do before I want to unveil it all to you, but she'll look pretty different when you see it next. A bit more sporty, I'm hoping, with the modifications. On top of that, I've got to take it in and get some new tyres put on it. And then we've got to register the Blind Dungeon again, because I let it lapse while I was doing the repairs. So all the rust's been done. We've got one little spot to go around the windscreen to repair. Apart from that, I've got a big ding up the driver's side. I've got no idea how I got there, but we're going to do our best to knock that out and get that straightened out. Apart from that, fridge, solar, everything's working as it should. Got the heater going tonight because it's pretty cool here in Grafton. Bit cold, but such is life. We got anyone here yet or what?
0 watching now. 0 likes.
Watching. Right. So, if you have watched the videos, you will have seen the announcement of the upcoming tour. DJ's going to the Red Sun and Nats, and I'm going to hitchhike out there to hang out with him. Now, in that video, I stated that I was going to continue over to Laverton and do some work on the HQ. I'm still considering that. I've had someone offer to be able to drive the old Blind Dungeon across for me, but I'd have to wait until December. So I'm thinking it's only a couple of months, and it gives me a bit more time to put in the van to make sure I've got a good setup. And there's still a couple of things I want to do to the van. I'm thinking of a roof-mounted tent, because this bed just isn't quite big enough for 2 people, and it's too short.
1 watching now.
That's
0 likes.
The basic point is it's too short for even me. So I'm thinking of a roof-mounted tent, and I can ditch this bed, make it into a more bench space, and then have a proper kitchen and like lounge room down here in the van, and have me bed on the roof, because apparently it's illegal to put a spar on the roof of a Volkswagen Transporter. I did suss into it. I did check it out. I'm not getting any comments, but the phone did say
chat options button. Double tap to activate.
Whoa.
1 watching now. 1 likes.
I got the like. Thank you, whoever it is watching. I don't know who's watching. It doesn't bring the comments up. It's a problem that I have. I was hoping to have someone here helping me tonight, but it wasn't to be, so I'm on my own again. But that's the way it goes. So, been keeping up with the YouTube world. I see that Cletus McFarland continues to break all his toys. I think that guy needs to concentrate strictly on one car for at least, I'd say a month to one car to get it fully sorted, instead of, he keeps taking them to the track pretty much untested. And you got to test. Simple as that. You think a bloke will be saying in the raceway would at least test the car a bit more. You know, surely he can do a rip up his driveway. I do rips up the driveway every now and again. It's just part of being a hoon, I suppose. Well, not a hoon, a car enthusiast, as we call ourselves, because I'm an enthusiast. But with the HQ wagon build, now, I put a lot of thought into it, and I was just going to do it up as a rat rod station wagon. You know, keep it pretty simple.
2 watching now, 1 likes.
But now I'm thinking, there's some really cool bits and pieces laying around that desert out there in Western Australia that I know about. So I've done a bit of a catalogue in my head of bits and pieces that I wouldn't mind grabbing and trying out. So I've come up with a really unique concept for a HQ station wagon.
2 watching now, 2 likes.
I'm going to be putting modified tail lights, bumpers. I don't want to give too much away because then you'll know what's happening. Once the bits and pieces get grafted onto the body, you'll get an idea. I'm going for a very outrageous custom that will pay homage to the history of hot rodding throughout the years. So I'm going to take a lot of cool, unique components that no one else has used on
1 watching now, 2 likes.
HQ station wagon, and I'm going to incorporate them into my blind vision. I'm going to tell you what, because I've been dropping little hints about the engine in this car, and I've tossed over between everything to a 302 Ford V8, putting a Barra into it, a flathead Ford V8. I really had a thing about putting a Ford V8 in it for a while, but it's been done. Ford in a Holden's been done. LS swaps have been done. HQs have had rotaries put into them. So I've really tried to think left of field and go outside the box. And I've done my research, and I've come up with, when dumb conversions make smart sense. That's going to be the title of the upcoming video that I'm going to do in relation to it. But because you guys are live and you're watching, you will get a sneak peek about what I'm going to do. I'm going to get one of the weirdest engines in existence that no one has ever thought about stuffing into a Holden or stuffing into most cars, except, here's your hint, a Volkswagen. The DAC owners love these engines, and it's not a Volkswagen engine, but it's very close.
2 watching now, similar. 2 likes.
So the conversion and the way I look at it is, well, this motor is going to make 3 times the power of a Holden red motor. It'll be lighter, more economical, lower center of gravity, which all turn into big pluses. The car the engine's coming out of is a big fat bloated pig, to be really blunt about it. And there's approximately I think it's 1,300 kilogram difference in the weight between the car I'm putting the engine into to what it come out of, in our favour. So we're going to be getting an engine that's reliable, economical, makes great power, is very unusual, and we're going to put it into a Holden that's 3/4 of the weight of what it come out of. So I'll keep this guessing until I do my when dumb conversions make smart sense episode that's coming up in the next couple of days, and then you all know what's going on. But I've found the weirdest, most unique, strangest, make you scratch your head engine I could possibly think of to put into a Holden. And when you think about it, Holdens have had a lot of different engines shoehorned into them over the years. What am I doing? wait and see. A couple of people know, and they're all very much why, but yeah, and that's the thing about it. Why would you do it? But yeah, it makes sense to do it, and why haven't more people done it? That's how I figured it. I've done my research, and it's the weirdest engine conversion I could think of that hasn't been done. Everyone's doing conversions and flogging them, and LSs and barrel swaps are just overdone. Rotaries go into pretty much anything these days, so it's hard to think of something really different, guys.
Live. 10 minutes, 48 seconds. 10:49.
Oh,
10:50.
Stop talking.
10:54. Chat options button.
Let's try chat options.
Pop-up window. Live chat. All messages are visible. None. Hide all chat message. Live. Top chat. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Live chat. All messages. Live chat selected. Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
It's not working for me,
learn more.
I don't know.
Live.
I try. But yeah, I've got really weird, strange body modifications in plan for this station wagon, and an even weirder, stranger engine conversion. But when I finish it, it'll be I think it'll be a very pretty car that will have people saying, well, that's definitely different. A lot of you may think it looks like something out of The Simpsons. Who knows? I might be building Homer's car out of the wagon. Remember he's got the bubble top? The big drink holder, man. That wasn't such a bad idea. Us Australians, we drink a lot of fluids when we're on the road. So the big drink holder wasn't such a silly idea after all. But being as there's no comments on that for me to read, this is really hard to do live. There's no one here to tell me what you guys are saying and things like that. Is there anyone? How many have I got?
2 watching now. 2 likes.
2 of you here. And I can't get any. Someone want to drop a comment to see if it pops up on the screen and does anything? Let's see what we can do here. There's got to be a way to do this. No.
Live.
Alright, it's talking to me again now. What is it?
2 watching now. 3 likes.
3 likes. 2 watching. That's the finish button.
Switch camera button.
Switch camera.
Chat options button.
Talk to the wall.
Double tap to activate. Filters button. Double tap to activate.
I don't even know we want to go there, I don't think.
Options button.
Options. Let's try that.
Pop-up window. Mute microphone.
Mute microphone.
Share. Save highlight. Mute microphone. Share. Save highlight. Double tap to activate. Mute microphone. Double tap to activate. Double tap to activate.
Let's get out of there, right?
YouTube. Options.
Alright, we got out of there.
Chat options button. Switch camera button.
It doesn't seem that I'm going to be able to get any chat things to come up. This is why I got to get someone else here to give me a hand, and then hopefully they can see the chat comments and read them to me, and then I could talk to you a bit more and know what you wanted to talk about. So I'm waiting for an update from Automotive Carnage. I'm waiting for their latest video with great anticipation. DJ fired up the old Crusader with the Ford V8 in it, and they only had it running for a little while, and they had pretty blue flames apparently going on the fuel lines, which is quite an ambitious celebration. But hats off to DJ, and I'm looking. Hang on, something's just.
Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Welcome to Live Chat. 8:43 p.m. Carnag 3 Ingram 200 live. Double tap to activate.
The comment was there and then disappeared. Oh man, how you going, Carnage? Yeah, so DJ's antics of getting the old Crusader fired up at Automotive Carnage and celebrating it by shooting pretty blue flames onto our fuel lines, rubber fuel lines of that. Gotta love the guy's ambition, I probably would have done something similar. But once he gets his exhaust sorted, hopefully we'll get a video of it rolling up and down the road. And I don't expect to see it ripping anytime soon, any skids or anything, but it'd be good to see him at least checking to make sure it runs through gears and stops and turns and things after the modifications. He's done a lot of modifications to this car, really, when you think about it. It's got a Commodore, a Ford V8 in a Toyota body with a Holden steering rack, a Toyota Hilux diff. He's model coddled some stuff together, and he's made it work. I have put my hands all over the car as when I was over there last year, and what he had to do then wasn't much, but it's the last 10% that takes the longest, and he's managed to nut it all out pretty much to the exhaust now, and I imagine he's probably well on his way to getting that sorted. So I'm looking forward to that video. What else have I been watching on YouTube? Not much, guys, really, because I've been running around getting things sorted for the van and stuff like that. Hanging out with Kelly, she's a big distraction in my life these days, but a good one. But I've got a few ideas coming up. As I said, we've got the Red Center Nats. About around the 19th, 20th, I'll be leaving to start heading out to there. I know it's not on until the 2nd, but I don't want to rush there, and I want to make sure I've got enough time to make it. If I make it early, well, I'll just hang out in Alice and meet some cool people and sit on the side of the road with my camera going live as the cars come into town. Now, that might be something I could do. Find out which road's going to get the most traffic of the cars coming in when I get there, and camp up on the side of the road. It's only going to be pretty much me in a backpack, so I should be able to pull it off pretty successfully. Sit on the side of the road with the camera. Might take an umbrella to keep myself out of the heat. Be smart. Got to be something smart. Anyway, how long are we into this now?
2 watching now. 3 likes.
2 watching.
Live.
Yeah.
17 minutes. 20 seconds.
Minutes. I might end this off here at 20 minutes, guys.
17:23.
Because
switch
there's
camera
a couple
button.
of here, and I
Double
can't
tap to
get any
activate.
comments on that at the moment. It's a bit frustrating in that. I will get it sorted, same as I want to get it sorted so I can use landscape, but my phone won't allow me to do that either. It's something to do with the talkback and the voiceover systems I've got to use to operate the phone. As you hear it talking to me all the time, it's pretty unreliable, glitches and carries on. But it's best I got, and at least gives me opportunity to get out here to you guys, and I appreciate being able to do that. So stay tuned. The next live feed will be pretty much my last one before I leave to go, so I'll have a lot more details on the trip, on which way I'm going and that for you. I'll have my map sorted out, so I'll be able to bring it up on screen for you, and it'll be on Blind Garage Official. There'll be a map of which direction I'm going, which roads I'm going along and that, so that if any one of you guys along the way want to stop and say good day along the way, and why not, if I get informed by a driver there's someone standing on the side of the road with a Blind Carnage banner, like sign, I'll pull over and talk to you, and guaranteed that. So I haven't locked in a guaranteed route to the destination yet, but I'll have it finalised by our next live feed in 2 weeks. So I'm going to end it off here, guys. I appreciate those that have tuned in, and to those that watch later on, thanks for listening to me and what we're up to with the channel and the cars, and we'll catch up again soon. I will release a definite episode in the next 48 hours announcing what my strange, unique engine is. So stay tuned for that one, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Blind Garage episode 3 live, and remember the rules, keep your tyres turned on for Chili. Cheers, guys. Much love.
Finish button. Are you sure that you want to stop streaming? Cancel. Cancel button. Are you sure that you want to stop cancel button. Double tap to. Are you sure that you want to stop streaming?
Yes.
Cancel button. Okay, but YouTube.
There we go.